Welcome everyone to Babycakes Oracle. Today we're going to do a pick of cards on why are these females hating on you so much? As you can see on the screen here, we have two options. We have group 1 and group 2. Pause the video if you need to meditate on the card that's calling you in the most, and we'll get into it. Thank you so much. Welcome to your reading group 1. We're going to find out why these females hating on you so much. They just feel like, they look at your life, they compare themselves to you constantly. They always in their feelings. When it comes to, they just feel like, everything is just handed to you and you have so much and you're so blessed and so lucky and fortunate. You don't have to go through the struggles they going through. You don't get played like they get played when it comes to men. They don't get treated with respect when it comes to men. Overall, not just in their relationships, but just men in general, they don't get the respect that you do. There's something about you that you're just more wise, you smart, you're not a doormat. You are someone who has self-respect about yourself, someone who has self-love, you have high standards, you're just of quality. You're of quality and you carry yourself with class and grace. You don't stoop to these chicken heads level, and that's just what it is. You don't go there. You're not going to go back and forth with anybody. Once you notice something, you're like, okay. You're very aware of the type of energies. You guys are, your spiritual rank is very high, and you're very aware of ignorance and females with the low IQ and those who are just worldly and not high vibrational or even spiritual. A lot of these females have sold their soul. A lot of these females are very desperate for love. They don't know who they are. They seek attention from other men. They seek validation from other men. And, they don't go within and reflect. They don't ask themselves questions. They're even willing to be the side chick. They're willing to be the side chick. They're willing to continue to be in a unhealthy, toxic relationships, codependent relationships. They just tend to sit back and act like they don't notice anything. And they act like they don't notice things with guys who are not even worth not saying something about. You know what I mean? They just settle for, these are females who settle for men who are more in their feminine energy, men who don't want to do nothing, who don't want to improve, who are lazy, who don't have stability going on in their life, and even if that's not the case, a lot of these females who are hating on you, they have men who just don't respect them and they're looking somewhere else. They don't see them as their main prize, their main gift, their main woman. They're just not chosen. They're not marriage material in the eyes of the men who want them. This is a very triggering video if you're in this position for some of you females who are tuning in. So hopefully you don't get triggered by what I'm saying, but this is the truth. This is the channel message coming out here. And if you're getting triggered, that might be a good thing too, because that means that you have to step it up and do what you got to do to become a better woman overall. Because notice I didn't even title it, why are these women hating on you? Because for a lot of these females, they're not in that divine feminine. They're not embodying that. They don't have that feminine quality to them, that presence. They don't smell good. They stink. It's a strong aroma on them that is of a roach. Low self-esteem. And I feel like I'm being really mean right now, but this is what's coming out. These females that hate on you, they choose to be where they're at. They choose to settle for who they decide to be with. They choose to stay stuck and not put themselves out there to date. They choose to date the same type of men, or they just choose to stay stuck at a certain job or not, expand and explore or be open to many options of love, many races, many type, or just switching up. They're very complacent in their life, very comfortable. And then they get mad at you like as if it's not fair and in their feelings because you're very content and you have a lot of things to be grateful for. So, oh my God, we didn't even get into the cards yet, and this is the channel message coming out for you already. But a lot of these females who are hating on you too are females from your past, females who regret. And this could also be a particular female for some of you guys who regret doing you the way they did you and realize you were a true friend or a true family member or whatever you meant to this person. So a lot of them have regrets that they lost a real one. Because you could have spoken your mind about things that you felt, issues when it comes to this particular person, or things that you noticed, and you were giving them tough love. You weren't trying to be cold about it. You were showing them tough love because that was coming from a place of love. Trying to snap them out of their waves. Snap them out of the waves. Wow, waves. I said waves because their frequency is very low. It don't even match yours. A lot of you guys have just leveled up. You have outgrown a lot of these females. You are. They're not on your level whatsoever. You are of royalty. You are a queen. You are glowing up at this moment in your life, and you are continuing to elevate. And they just can't match up. They can compete all they want, but they're going to always be 2 steps behind. And that's why they hating on you, because they can't keep up. Your enemies will have to watch you eat. Your enemies will have to watch you succeed and live a life of fulfillment and be so blessed by God, because you guys are so blessed. And your blessings are continuing to come in. And yes, these females will have to watch and continue to be hurt in their feelings. They were gossiping, they were talking mess, doubting you, not believing in you, talking about you behind your back. And now they about to really be in their feelings. They about to really be hating on you. Okay, group 1, but we're going to get more into it. Because if I don't snap out of it, man, I'm telling you, I gotta disconnect. I gotta unplug. So, yeah, and then there's a car right now driving by my house, like a white car. And I don't know, I guess maybe they're just checking out the house. I'm not sure. I think they're waving or something. Keep it moving, people. What are you doing? That's weird. So I feel like a lot, you guys might have people who drive by your home and watch you. And it's like weird stuff. You may have someone in a white car who drives by and watches you. Or just females who come by and drive by your home. So be aware of that, group 1, because I think this person outside, I don't know if they're trying to check out the house or what, they kind of waved. I'm not about to go down. I'm not about to walk down there. So, yeah. But that's crazy how that came through for you guys. Oh my God. I don't even know if I should pull any cards. Because I'm still channeling. But yeah, you guys might have cars or a particular female who follows you and stalks you. This female may even be trying to come at you or fight you. This is someone that you may have to follow a restraining order on, because she is very toxic and very weird. You have this female is obsessed with you. And if it's not physically here, like, you're not a car, then definitely you have females who be checking in on you online, stalking you online, for sure. Checking in on your progress. And they mad hurt. They mad hurt to see it. Big mad. All right, second card we got out is the Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, it's a guy. It's a guy. These females are hating off you the most when it comes to a certain guy. Your relationship. For some of you guys. For others, it could be this guy who's a player. It could be a player who maybe settled down. for you. And you can have a lot of females who are big, mad, and hurt about this because maybe they really was wanting this guy. And I'm also hearing too, like this could be, a lot of his baby mamas or exes or just females he was entertaining are just so upset that he chose you. Okay. And for others, you guys are just in a relationship with a Knight of Cups who is just fun. Maybe is someone who gets out, loves to get out and about, very romantic, or just goes out of his way to do things for you. This is someone who is very faithful and loyal to you, charming, could be very attractive. Just you have true love. They are so mad because they're hating on you the most because you have true love. For some of you guys, this guy could have came through and rescued you. He is your knight in shining armor. He's kind, he's sweet, he's brave, and he loves taking adventures, going on trips, just traveling. Maybe you guys went on a cruise with this guy and took some cute pictures, and these females seeing you or see you guys going on a lot of adventures with him. They're just so upset. Yeah, you just have a trustworthy person in your life. This guy's willing to do it all for you, settle down for you. And like I said, if you're in a marriage or relationship, he is just, they know that this guy is going to marry you one day, or he's going to take it to the next level, or he's going to ask you to be his girl or, girlfriend or something like that. All right, next we have is you don't deserve him slash her. Wow. See, yeah, they're so heated that he is just all eyes for you. He's got all eyes for you and no one else. His eyes are on no one else but you. He only desires you. And all these other females could be even trying to come in and distract him and get in the way, but he is like, he know where his focus is at. Okay, and these are why these females are mad. It says you are juggling with my heart. Yeah. See, because this guy, for some of you guys, maybe you're not, he didn't ask you to be his woman yet. If you're a guy, girl, guy, but if he didn't ask you to be to be in a relationship yet, so maybe he's entertaining other females or so, like these females that are hurt and hating on you, but he's going to ask you and he's going to be loyal to you. And, he may be he's cutting off his other females at this moment or other people, letting them know, look, I can't do this no more. This is the one for me. And I ain't trying to mess this up. You know what I mean? So, and these females that are hating, they could be upset. They could feel rejected or like, what's so special about her or him? Especially if some of you guys are gay or so, whatever. This applies to you too, but for sure, they're mad because he's choosing you. He's willing to settle down for you. Yes, you were able to get this guy to settle down, or you're about to. So I just feeling for sure the Three of Swords energy indeed. All right, so we have mind games as well. Yeah, these females that are hating on you are just very immature. And that's why he just was only messing around with them or entertaining these other people because he just didn't really see himself settling down before because they weren't someone who motivated him or inspired him to do so. And when something special about you and has gotten this person to settle down and go out of his way and do the most for you. And this is why these females are hating on you so much. Yeah. Maybe he played a lot of mind games with these other females. And this is why they're pissed off because he tend to be someone who would whisper sweet nothing or do a lot for them, but never went out his way the way he went out for you. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he's very protective of you and that could trigger them too. Maybe he played a lot of games when it came to them. And I think too, you guys just challenge this person. You guys are a challenge, and these females are not. And this person is seeking someone who would challenge him and someone that will be just kind of blow him away like, damn, I can't lose that. And that's what you guys do, because you're not vibrating at a low vibration. You're a queen, you're of royalty. You know you are a divine feminine, and you know what you deserve. And this person loves that and craves that. And he wants to tame you. He loves the chase. Okay? Secretive. They hating a lot too, because he could be very protective of you and private with you. He may not reveal anything when it comes to you. Like, you are a gem to this person, a diamond. He's not going to disclose any personal business, anything that you told him. He will never do that, because he loves you. Like, he really has deep feelings for you. Yeah. And, they could be hating too, is because you're so secretive. For some of you guys who are in a relationship or marriage or anything like that, these females are hating because you're very secretive with your life. They don't know your next move, so they can't compete with you. They don't know which way to go, because you move in silence. You're very private, and that's why they mad too. That's why they hating the most. And they hating too because you're so strategic too. You're strategic with how you get your man. They want to know, how did you catch a good man like that? And that's why they mad. Okay? You guys are very mysterious, very sexy. You could have like this dark feminine, femme fatale type of aura to you, intense. Something about you is very seductive. And these are why they are hating, because they don't naturally have that. Like, you can tell when they're trying to be sexy, because they'll overdo it. You don't overdo it. You know what you're doing. Like, you guys could be a seductress, or maybe you just know certain things about how to be feminine and how to charm a man. You just know certain tricks and things like that. That's what I'm hearing for sure, especially with the mind games. You know how to play certain mind games, but not like in a negative way. You're just very smooth with it. You're slick. It's like the Seven of Swords energy, but you're just good at what you do. You good at knowing men. You know how they are. You know how to get what you want. You guys are manifestors, okay? Very much so. High priestesses here. You guys are some high priestesses. You know what you're doing. And empresses. They could be hating too, because they don't, like I said, they don't really know how you do what you do, and how you have all that you have. Some of you guys could have came from rags to riches, or did a complete 180 in your life, changed. And like I said, this guy could have came in, snatched you from where you was at, your environment, or wherever, and just really brightened your life. And you are a changed person. You don't even look the same. You don't move the same. You're doing more things. You're becoming more of a well-rounded person, well-traveled person. And this is why they are hating. Or this is in the near future for you guys, okay? We also have guidance. Yeah, they are so hating, because it's like they feel like as if you're someone who has this support. They feel like as if you were led to this person, like this is your divine counterpart. This is your soulmate. They feel like as if this was all done in divine timing and it wasn't fair, they feel. And that's why they just feel like you're someone who is lucky. And they hate on you too, because you're someone, even if you're single, they hate that you have just this big faith. They hate that you are someone who truly does listen to your intuition and tap in, and you are always talking to your ancestors and your spirit guides and God, your angels, whoever you believe in. They hate that you're someone who's healthy and has this beautiful glow about you, and you're just star quality to you. You guys just shine. You naturally shine, and you guys could be very clean and eco-friendly and just healthy overall, inside and out. You look good. You're going through this glow up. And maybe just the fact that you get out in nature and you're so connected to nature, they just feel like there's just this pure, innocent, angelic aura around you, light on you. And this is why they hate so much. They hate on the fact that you're healing too. You're healing and looking better than you ever looked better than before. And they hate that are able to make love to someone that truly cares about you, and you're with someone who's healthy for you. And this is making you look even more better too, because when you're with somebody who is also that that you can trust and who's loyal, you ain't got to worry about them cheating on you and all that stuff. You ain't stressing. You're not stressing nothing, and so you live your life in a very soft way. You're not in survival mode or struggling. So this is why they hate, because you guys can be able to relax and not worry if your man is cheating on you or anything like that. Because you got someone who's very faithful to you, who truly loves you. You have unconditional love, and this is why they hate on you the most. Someone who loves you, loyal to you, and just treats you like a princess, a queen that you are. And for some of you guys who are single, this is getting ready to come in. This guy feels like, they were led to you. They feel like they're led to you. I feel like even for some of you guys who are single, you have someone coming in for you, a water sign. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And that could be in any of their top threes or just in their chart a lot. They may have a lot of water in their chart. But yeah, you might have someone coming in, a divine counterpart being guided to you. So get ready for it. You guys could also receive a lot of guidance through your dreams. You can communicate with your soulmate through your dreams. Maybe you just feel this person is coming into your life very soon, and this person is. You guys are going to be meeting up sometime very soon. Anytime. You see that right there? Meeting? Yeah. Any day. He's on a cruise here too. Something about your dreams, you guys. This person could be dreaming about you, can't get you off their mind. This person is just thinking of so many ways to provide for you and to approach you with maybe the question, to pop the question of, will you be my woman, or will you marry me? This person's going to be someone who is going to be who's going to have just obsessive thoughts of you in a healthy way, because they just truly care about you and you mean the world to them. They find you so attractive, and this is why some of the females are hating too, because this guy is just so, sees you this way and treats you this way, treats you right. And maybe a lot of them, they never receive this type of love and attention and support and care, and this is why they hate on you the most. And you're changing, and you're so intuitive and so spiritual. You could also be a guide to many. You could be a high priestess, where you have a reader, to have a spiritual business, a healing business. You could be a healer, very intuitive, highly intuitive. And this is why they hate him too. All right, we also have harmless. So this is good to know when it comes to the evil eye. All right, it says harmless. Someone has ill thoughts towards you, but there is nothing they can physically or spiritually do about it. So that's a good thing to know, just so you know. These females that are hating off of you, or a particular female, there's nothing that they're doing. These are just thoughts they're having, but you guys are definitely protected, for sure. Look at all those numbers. Maybe you guys receive a lot of synchronicities, and they could be hating off of that. You got a lot to be happy for. Maybe you have a beautiful fountain or something, or you read a lot. You study a lot, or you're very clean. You take a lot of spiritual baths. You recycle. You eat a lot of healthy foods. You're gifted. We have fighting skills. Okay, maybe you guys have like a very strong comeback. This is why they hate too. They can't come at you anyway. Okay, and if they do come at you, you be ready to put your hands on them and knock them out. So some of you guys really do have some hands, and nobody better come step to you like that. For some of you guys who are not really fighters like that, y'all comeback is really good. You very quick with it. And not even that, you're very protected. Or this guy will protect you no matter what. He'll fight for you. Like, he'll get these females off of you if they try to come at you. He like, back up off my woman. I'm not with you. We also have the way you can take care of your loved ones and home. Oh, yeah. So they hating off the fact that you are someone very nurturing, someone who may be a homebody, who is a very maternal, loving. I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles vibe. You're a good hostess. You're very good with the people. You're just someone who maybe give a lot of gifts to others, or just have a lot of things going on at home. Maybe you kind of host a lot of friendsgivings or dinner parties. You just do things like that. People love being around you, and you have a good home life, family, all of that. You could be a very nurturing mother too, and they love that. For some of you guys who are single parents, or this is your child's father, they love that you are a great mother. And he loves how you take care of him. Maybe you guys provide him with massages or something, or you just go out of your way a lot, make him nice meals, or you do small things for him. You don't even have to be big things, but just the little things that you do, and this person really appreciates all that you do. They feel appreciated and loved by you. You just know how to treat a man right and show them that you're thankful for him, and you know how to play your role in a relationship. You'll let him be in his masculine energy and you be in your feminine energy. You just have a good balance. There's no competition with you. You're not up here. You're just very receptive. You're very receptive. You love to receive from him. You're not up here trying to do everything. No, you let him take care of things. You trust in him. You trust his opinion. You trust where he's leading you. And that's why that's why he's like, man, I've never met a woman like this before, because I'm always competing with women, or they trying to get aggressive with me, or they talk over me too much, whatever. Not saying you guys are just submissive. No, I'm just like saying, like, you just know the ways of how to charm a guy. Like, he almost feels like, you could have put a love spell on him. Maybe some of you guys have, but anyways. It says men/women want you to have their baby. Oh my gosh, children, yeah. See, you guys have men wanting to, they see you as someone who's very maternal, someone who you may even have like a very voluptuous, I'm hearing, body shape, or maybe baby making hips, or something about you's very ripe, or you're nurturing, you're soft, you're gentle, you're sweet. Maybe kids love you, they're attracted to your children. Maybe or if you don't have kids, you just love babies. You kind of tend to get baby fever a lot, and they love that. They admire that you wouldn't mind being a mommy one day. Okay, or an auntie if you don't want to have kids, or you just love kids, or maybe you want to open up a daycare business, or work with children, or you're a teacher in some sort of way, or you teach your own kids. They love that you are someone who cares about the youth and the children. Okay. Next we have is sacred. Wow, sacred, precious, special. You guys are definitely special to this person. You're rare. You value your body. Your body's sacred to you. And this is why these females are hating. You're not out here just, sleeping around. Some of you guys could be virgins. You don't have to be, or celibate, and that this person loves that. Or maybe you're just saving yourself for someone special. But or maybe you just have like a low, you're not out here for everybody. You're very choosy, and this person loves that about you. And these females hate that. Maybe that you are someone who has the discipline, and you're devoted to maybe being celibate, or just not out here for everybody, or just how you're just so choosy, or just the fact that you have that option to be that way, and they can too, but they just come in from more of a desperate doormat place, or maybe they're just kind of throwing themselves on this guy too much. That's for some. But maybe they need to calm down. Stop being so aggressive, And that's why this guy is probably attracted to you, because you're not someone who chases. He loves to chase you, and you're someone who lets this person, chase you. So you're letting him be in the masculine role while you stay in the feminine role. So you guys are more of like cats don't chase dogs, you know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. So we have, girl/guy night out. Yeah. For some of you guys, some of these females are hating because you have a life. You're living your best life. Maybe you tend to go out with your girls, your guys a lot, or you have your nights out. And for some, these females could be hating because maybe it was some night that this guy saw you, some girl night out or family night out, something along the lines of that social event. And this guy has seen you and couldn't take his eyes off you. And you guys hit it off from there. And it was like you were guided to each other automatically. And this is why some of these females could be hating as well. And you have healthy relationships, healthy girlfriends, friends in your life. That's why they hating. And then we also have youth. Yeah, something about you is just very youthful. You could be youthful, have a youthful spirit. You could be aging gracefully. Your skin could be very youthful. You can have just be tapped into your inner child, just very lively and bright, spontaneous. It's looking, he's on the cruise, like, let's go on the trip, let's do this. You guys could be down for a lot of things. And so this is why these females are hating, because they're just, I don't feel like a lot of them are not down to go out and do things with this guy, but I just feel like something about you is just more radiant, not really looking for attention. I feel like a lot of them are more of clout chasers and looking for the wrong attention. And it comes off as desperation. And he's like, all right, chill out. And these could be attractive females too. But he wants to do the chasing. Like sometimes, before he may like the attention on him, and that's fine, but he's wanting to chase as a man is supposed to do. Because after a while that stuff gets old, and you like, okay. They want something they never had. They crave something mysterious. They crave something that they've never seen before, or that's not easy, right? Because Tupac said it himself. I don't want it if it's that easy. So that's what it is, group 1. Wow, that's awesome. You guys take care. Thank you so much. Welcome to your reading group 2. So if you chose this card, this reading is for you. These females that be hating on you are mad because you have someone who is very smitten over you, someone who's in love with you, someone who will go above and beyond for you. You have unconditional love, or this is getting ready to come in for you. Okay, this man is going to be someone who respects you, someone who invests his time for you, someone who will go out of their way for you. Okay, there's no questioning with this guy. Okay, and a lot of these females, this man will not only love you the right way, treat you the right way, this man is willing to provide and protect you. And the females that are hating on you the most, why they hating on you the most, group 2, is because a lot of these females are for the streets. Okay, a lot of them they have a very high sex count. Okay, like I said, for some of you guys, don't get triggered. This might be a triggering video for some of you guys. So if you're strong enough to stay. If you're not, then you gotta go, because this is for the strong females. And sometimes when you trigger, that just kind of like triggers something within us to change or to be aware of. But anyways, Pile 2, a lot of these females are out here just spreading their legs to low vibrational men. And even if they high vibrational, they're still not with a man, and it's still added on to their list of guys. A lot of them are out here just effing every guy out here, very desperate, just giving their soul away, just incubus. A lot of them are incubus and succubus. They have the spirit of that on them. They're just very lustful. They're very lustful. They could be in relationships that are,
polygamous.
They could be side chicks. They could be in relationships, or not even relationships. They could be, well, it is part of relationships and not actually in an official relationship. A lot of them are in situationships. They're messing with married men. Wow, I'm even hearing some of them are even messing with bisexual men. And they're okay with that. Like they're really not okay with that, but because they have such low self-esteem, or they're so desperate for a man, they're willing to be with a man who is down low. Okay, wow, that was interesting that came through. But a lot of them are just pull-up chicks. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let me pull up, let me come through 12 o'clock, 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Let me hit it real quick. That's really what it is. A lot of these females who hate on you are 304s. And if you don't know what that is, it's a very popular term right now. 304s. Hoes. That is 304 in reverse means hoe. A lot of them that are hating on you could be prostitutes, could have an OnlyFans account, but doing it for the wrong reasons. So they could be selling themselves on OnlyFans. A lot of them are just Jezebels. And that Jezebel spirit, promiscuous, no respect for their body, their sacred temple, their yoni, none of that. And these are the females that hate on you because you don't get that treatment. You get the princess treatment. You get the queen treatment. You ain't out here gotta be doing all that. You ain't gotta be doing all that to get someone. You don't go out here. You're not a chaser. You're not a chaser. And that's why they mad, because they gotta be out here on these streets. They gotta be out here, DMing these guys, or they gotta take what they can get. You, on the other hand, you just sit back. You love yourself. You're very much so tapped into your divine feminine. You take care of yourself. You have self-respect, high standards, and you attract this. You are a magnet. Good men, quality men come to you. And if you're single, this is what's coming to you, because you have worked on yourself, and that's the only way that it'll work. These females have it in reverse. They think they can get the guy first, and then, I can heal after that. No, you got to work on yourself first. I don't remember the scripture in the Bible, but definitely it's he who finds a wife. The man needs to find his wife. Your husband needs to find you, not you finding your husband. I mean, you could probably meet halfway and see how things work out, but let it be natural. You know what I mean? For a lot of these females, they're out here looking for these men. These are the females out here on their knees proposing to the guys. I will never understand that. Never. And you know why I would never understand that? Because I don't vibrate like that. I don't vibrate in desperation. And you don't either. But these are the type of females who do that. They're very materialistic. They don't value relationships more than material things. They want a relationship, but they don't really know. They don't really know what love is. And that's okay. If you don't really know what love is, that's why you work on it. It's a skill. It's something you work on, how to develop a healthy relationship. You know what I mean? I had to read. I'm in a healthy relationship, but that doesn't mean I have to stop getting to know, like, how to be a good wife, how to be, what's a healthy relationship, how to communicate. That doesn't mean you stop learning on what you want in your life, what you value in your life. That's with anything. But definitely, you guys are all about relationships here, or men. You guys have a connection here, and this is why these females are hating. You have a passionate and intimate, oof, intimate, a deep, a deep, loving and affectionate relationship. And this is what they don't have. This is what they seek. This is what they crave. But they don't crave it in a healthy way. Because a lot of them are succubus and incubuses, you know. They crave it from the wrong men who suck them dry of their energy. And a lot of them are, you know, just unhealthy, and their beauty is deteriorating. They just don't look good. They're gaining weight, and they're losing weight. They're going through issues because they're dealing with many spirits. They're having sex and engaging with many spirits. They're in, you know, the wrong type of men who are not that men that they shouldn't even really be with or go after or even let into their home or around their family or their kids. Wow, you know, group 2, I'm telling you, it's a lot of channeling here. A lot of channeling. And I ain't even got into the cards yet. But we're going to get more into it and see. So we have the Hanged Woman that came out. It's not the Hanged Man. This deck is the Hanged Woman, all right? But it came in reverse. So I feel like with it coming in reverse, like females are, they hate on you so much because you don't wait around for a man. You don't wait around for opportunities in your life. You're someone who is a go-getter. You get up and take action. You ready. You stay ready. So you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? You're always prepared. And there's a great, what the hell is it? Quote by, I posted in the community tab, but I can't even think of it. But you guys are doers. You're not someone who, when you have a goal, good fortune just tends to follow you. And hold on one second. Yeah, that's so crazy, group 2. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video. Someone rung the doorbell, and it was actually a guy who came by and dropped his car off at the door, but I caught him before he, you know, was all the way at the bottom of the steps. And he was just saying he's a tree service company, and was just noticing, you know, he was in the neighborhood and decided to stop by. He noticed our tree in the front. We haven't really been actively looking yet, but we've been wanting to get a tree cut down in our front yard. So that's so crazy that, you know, we literally had, there's someone here in the car here, pull up. It's so crazy that someone just pulled up to my house, a tree service, when we were just talking about wanting to get our tree cut, the dead tree in our front yard cut. And I didn't even have to do the work to look for it. So it's like you guys are just a magnet, and things just kind of come natural, easy for you. You just attract. You don't have to even go out and look for things. You attract, men are attracted to you. You know, things just come to you. You don't have to be out here chasing nobody. They will literally come up and pull up to you wherever you're at. Your job, in some sort of emergency situation, they'll show up for your family. They'll just show up. It's something about, you know, females be hating on you hard because you actually have someone in your life who will show up for you. And like I said, even with if this was the Hanged Man, yeah, these men, they just know. They know you're the one. There's no waiting. There's no questioning. They know that you are the chosen one for them. And a lot of these females too hate because you are the chosen one. Because we know the Hanged Man is the prophet. So some of you guys could have the gift of prophecy. All right, that's for some of you guys. But overall, yeah, there's no questioning when it comes to a particular guy or maybe certain men. Maybe you guys attract a lot of, you attract a lot of attention, or you have a lot of suitors. You have options of who you want to be with. But you don't have to settle for anybody. And so this irks a lot of these females' nerves because a lot of them settle for, or they wait around, they don't put themselves out there, they don't get out and mingle, or not saying, just having a good time. I feel like you guys are just someone who is active and adventurous. You listen to those signs. It's like as if you're just intuitively guided, and there's just a drive about you. You could definitely there's some sort of drive about you, some ambition, and these females hate. You could have a lot of fire in your chart, or you just come off as someone who is energetic and youthful, have youthful energy. The Hanged Man is, I believe, a Pisces, right? You could be a water sign, or maybe you attract water signs to you. But I feel like a lot of females hate on you too, because it's like with the men here, or a particular man who treats you right, if you are in a relationship or not, they just know that you're the one. They know that you are wifey. And there's something very there, a lot of them are either just hating on you too because you're so enlightened, you're so wise. You know what's up. You can also be a channel, a clear vessel for channeling. Gifted spiritually. Okay, let's get more into it. I'm telling you, see how I was doing all that channeling? Yeah, I just feel like, with that, you guys, you just tend to have men who will go out their way. They'll make sacrifices for you. The hanged man can even talk about transition. So it's like, people are willing to switch up on you. They're willing to switch it up for you, to adapt, to do what they got to do, compromise for you. You motivate them, you inspire them. They're willing to move for you, move to another state, country for you. You're healing, especially with her green jacket on here. You're very healing. A lot of you guys, just your growth too. It's your growth. Look at the tree here. You could have been through some sort of spiritual awakening, or your psychic abilities, or your foresight, your third eye, your gifts have definitely enhanced. You've upgraded in a big way. Yeah. Maybe you guys are even more intuitive, or you've improved when it comes to, or you trust your intuition way more. Your psychic abilities are just on point now. It's definitely, maybe you were shocked with your own abilities, your own psychic abilities, spiritual abilities. And so through your patience, and now that you kind of waited and did the work and reflect, especially with being in reverse now, it's like you are just so motivated and ready to take action on whatever it is, and whatever sign that comes to you, whatever green light, you go for it. You guys are unstoppable. Seriously. And these are why these females are hating. Because a lot of them wait around. Could even be waiting around for a particular guy who ain't worth it. Wait around for a guy for years, and that guy is never trying to take them seriously or want to marry them. They don't see them that way, or they never, a lot of these females are with guys who don't want to be in a relationship, or just take them seriously like that. Keep them waiting, or not really truly honest, or they don't see them that way. Like maybe certain men see you. They don't see them as wifey type. They don't see them as someone to maybe even have a child with, or anything like that, or take it any further. They just see them as just a hookup, a one night stand. Not a one night stand. Well, some of them probably could have experienced that. Some of these hating females, but and they don't have the person who want to be with them. So a lot of them want a particular guy, and it's like, the men they want don't want them. Some of them felt like they could have they got a baby. They wanted to have a baby with their person to trap them, but it didn't work out that way. A lot of them are attracted to men who are in the streets or kind of live a fast lifestyle, and or just busy, or something along the lines of that, and just not wanting to settle down or for them. So yeah, that's just what it is. A lot of these females who hate on you are mostly depressed and not happy. All right, we also have the protection card. It says you are protected. What they have plans for you will not work. Wow. And I was just talking about plans earlier too, just how you guys are probably great planners. And because even if you spend just an hour of planning, you're amazing planners. And maybe you love planning. So I feel like you guys are just very powerful manifestors, because you not only you reflect on what you want, right, with the hands woman there, after you kind of was in the patient waiting and trying to manifest your dreams and what you want, and it being in reverse. Now you take action on what you want to do, and it seems like things just kind of tend to come to you, just like the freaking guy pulled up today with the tree service card. You know what I mean? And we were thinking about looking into tree services, and then look, the guy popped up. It came to us. The opportunity came to us. We didn't even have to look for it too hard. So it's kind of like that. You guys manifest very fast, and this is why these females are hating. So regardless, you guys are protected. So that's a good thing to know. If you kind of worried about if these females are trying to do something to you, you guys are divinely protected. Come on now. You are anointed. You are anointed. And God don't play about you. That's what I'm hearing, okay? All right, we also have intimacy. All right, wow. Yeah, something about you guys is just very passionate. I mean, you just got men willing to just go out their way for you. They want to take you out. They want to just go, set dates for you, set, things like that. Let's go do this. Let's do the plan it out. Look, we got it all slashed out, and I circled one there. Like, look, I'm going to take you out on the 6th. You know what I mean? You see that? And then look, my whole heart. Yeah, you just got these men crazy over you. They crave you. They want to bite you. You guys are very desirable, very beautiful. It's just you very charismatic. It's just you're so they just admire so many things about you. There's so many layers to you guys. For sure. You have men wanting to chase you. We have a little dog here, willing to work for you. And look, we have like a little paint bucket too. They're willing to paint your home, paint something for you. Pick up some supplies for you. Take your clothes to the cleaner and things like that. Take you out to eat. Let me help you. Let me paint something for you. Yep. Take you. Just yeah. Wow. Even if you guys are someone who you may read a lot. They love just how of a bookworm you are, just how smart you are, or maybe how you're educating yourself, or how just driven you are. We also have determined. Yeah, it's just something about you guys are just, once again, you're ambitious. You're unstoppable. The way you persist, the way you go after your dreams, the way that your hobbies, your aspirations, your desires, your goals are just so attractive, so sexy. But these are why these females hate the most, because there's just something about you guys that they hate your determination. They hate that you are someone who is out here trying to get it, and they feel that you're going places in life. They could feel the potential on you, the star quality on you, because you out here looking for opportunities. You're living your life to the fullest. You're living your best life. And you have someone who is on your team, someone who is willing to go out of their way or help you. Okay. Someone who probably brings you flowers or gifts you with many things. Maybe you receive a lot of gifts from a particular person or just receive gifts in general. Some of you guys could even have exes that are still stuck on you. Men who are obsessed with you or a lot of secret admirers. We also have contemplation. All right. So yeah, you got a lot of people just in their head. You got a lot of women curious about how you do what you do. They're mad because you have so many options, so many choices. And they're lost. You got a lot of things to do. You're a busy person, okay? You too busy hating on other people or looking what's going on in someone else's grass because you too busy watering your own grass. You are just so focused and so in your lane, We also have things were much better when you were not here. Yeah, so some of you guys could have haters from work as well. People hating you in your field, these females. They're mad because since you came through, or you showed up somehow, maybe certain guys are checking you out or talking about you a lot. Did you see so and so? Man, she fine, oh my God. They don't want to give you your props. I feel like you guys got a lot of females hating on you too because you're so gifted. You could be someone who is a spiritual speaker, or you speak on something. Maybe you could have a large platform, I'm hearing, where you kind of you talk about prophetic messages, or maybe you receive prophetic dreams or something like that. That's something along the lines of that of something that's very godly and holy, I'm hearing. Woo. Or just a channel, whoever you believe in. And you got people who don't want to give you your props. They hating on you, trying to act like as if it's not a gift, but they know it is. They mad because they're not at your spiritual rank. You're so much more evolved than them. Your channeling and your messages come so easy for you. The signs and everything comes so easy for you. Whether that be through divination or just through dreams or word of mouth, what you speak is so natural for you. You don't have to try hard. God will speak through you, your angels. A lot of you guys could be psychic mediums or something along the lines of that too. Just, diviners, channelers, have a spiritual business. You just know what you're doing. This is for you. You're about that life for sure. We also have you are selfish. Some of them could feel like as if you don't really disclose a lot of what you know. Maybe you're kind of private. Some of them could be mad too that you hating on the fact that you have maybe someone who comes up to your job and brings you food. Some of them could feel like you're selfish because you're not up here about to be a people pleaser. You know what I mean? You're not a people pleaser, and that's why some of these are mad. They're mad because you put yourself first. And you're not about to go out your way for no reason. Because a lot of them are unsure, or they just tend to be kind of like wait around for answers, or they're kind of more yes women, yes man. You know what I mean? They don't really you guys are more leaders, more assertive. And some of the females that are mad too, they may be ones that don't really, just kind of selfish, don't really want to share. And I feel like with that too, you guys are you're very smart with who you talk to, who you give certain information to, because You know, not all hands are clean with you. Okay. You know, some of them are definitely, they'll be having their hands out, but then behind your back, giving you a thumbs up or trying to stab you behind your back. And so you guys are very discerning and you pick up on things. You're not about to share your information. You're not about to give advice or go out your way for folks no more. So people are just gonna think what they think. All right. We also have being on screen, TV, or about to be. Yeah, some of them could be hating too. Some of you guys, like I said, could have some sort of large platform, or be on YouTube, something like that, or where you're seen, you're in the spotlight, or they just see you as someone who is going places, who's going to be a star, some sort of superstar one day. And this is what gets them upset, and that's why they keep watching and checking in on you. Some of you guys can meet someone who maybe meet someone famous, be with someone famous in the near future, who's a star, or maybe just, or it could be something, a fling or something, I don't know, along the lines of that. Or maybe you messed with someone who was famous. It's coming through. Family, okay. Some of these females are hating off of your family. You've created a beautiful family. Maybe you have good genes or beautiful children, or you have men or a particular men who wants to create a family with you. They see you as someone very fertile or just nurturing, and they see a lot of the qualities that's in you they want in their children. They would like to have in their children. They see you as long term. Yep. Some of you guys could live off the grid or in the mountains or in the wood or in a woody area, something like that. Your trees. Yeah. This is why they hate, because most of these are probably they're in the city or just in play environments that they don't feel uncomfortable. They don't feel comfortable in, and they just or just the energy there is not really clear, and the climate is just toxic. It's just you can't really breathe and receive those channel messages like they want to, because there's so much chaos going on in their city or state or town, wherever they at. So yeah, a lot of them could be hating off the fact that you live near nature somehow, or you get out and you go hiking, or you just take adventures and tend to connect or be in a lot of mountain areas or just near trees, or maybe the fact that you have a home off grid or something like that. God chose you. They hate because God chose you. Clarity. Confirmation with the Hanged Woman. Yeah. God chose you. You guys could blow up one day, be someone who may be a motivational speaker, guide, mentor, guru, spiritual counselor, something along that, preacher, prophet, or just speaking on, or have some sort of spiritual channel. This is why they hating, because they know that you are blessed, highly favored, and really gifted. A lot of them are hating the fact that you are someone who's very conservative, very modest, and polite. Look, she's got her pants on and shirt. She don't have no damn provocative clothes on. She ain't out here having all her showing her whole butthole and showing too much skin. If she don't want to, she's still very attractive with clothes on. And you're very polite too. You have a lot of class and grace about you, and this is why they hate. Because a lot of them don't know how to talk to a man, and they don't know how to talk in general. Nobody want to be bothered with them because of their attitude. They have the wrong attitude for life, and they have the wrong attitude just about everything. They're very pessimistic, bitter. Bitter still over their baby daddy or certain men who don't want them, or because of their men or their baby daddy chose someone else over them or chose you. All right, wow, we have God or goddess. You got a lot of you guys are goddesses, okay? Or God if you're a guy. But yeah, this is why they hate. You got God chose you, and you got the goddess energy, you guys. Come on now. Wow. and you out here connecting with nature. It's just something very sacred about you. You guys are very rare. These are why these females are hating. There's this pureness on you, this innocence and angelic presence about you. Star seed is what I'm hearing too. Yeah. Amazing. Wow. You guys are going places. I'm telling you, you are protected. God has big plans for you. Yes, you are a goddess. And this is why these females are hating so mad. They know it. All right, you guys, take care. Mwah.